Hey y'all, welcome to the first episode of the Tuff podcast. To my left, I got my nigga Mac, and to my right, I got my nigga Switch, and I'm your host, Amanda Noel. How y'all feeling, fellas? What's going on? How y'all feeling?
Russell Westbrook said at one time when he was having an interview or something, they kept saying like, "Next question." That's the kind of vibe I'm on right now. I'm still trying to get over Sunday's loss, and it was even worse because my birthday was Sunday, so we lost on my birthday.
No, that's a fact.
And the Lakers lost at night too, so yeah, shit fucked up right now. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Chapter 33 now. Let's see what we got going forward, but yeah, let's talk about this travesty for real.
So we're gonna get into it, y'all. So the Ravens had that heartbreaking loss, 25-27 to the Bills on Sunday. LJ had 254 passing. He was 18-25. He had 2 TDs, 1 pick. Henry had 84 yards on 16 carries. Josh Allen, he had 16-22, 127 passing with 2 rushing TDs, and Ray Davis even got a TD. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought at least, James Cook would have got that TD, but Ray Davis, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't on my parlay list. Was he on yours?
Definitely ain't hit.
Definitely ain't hit. But I ain't gonna hold you up. I'm just so hurt. How y'all feel about it? Because y'all know we die-hard Raven fans through and through, okay? LJ can't do no wrong to me. So I really need to know, like, how y'all feel, how y'all think this is going to affect the team going forward, coaching-wise, you know what I'm saying, people getting let go. Like, let me know how y'all feel.
I ain't gonna lie. You know I'm pissed, feel me? I love the Ravens.
What y'all say about the Ravens, Big G? I love the Ravens. Hello.
Us to go out like this, bro. Going into the season, the expectation was Super Bowl of us. Like, and that's the expectation that we put out because for years we've been doing our thing. And LJ, the MV3 year, bro, he had his best season statistically. I feel like the Ravens, we should have not stumbled anything short of a Super Bowl. But hey, we took that L. Instant reaction. I'm sick. Mark Andrews, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. We gotta have a conversation, bro. Like, I don't like the way that winded out with the team. The way that it worked out, bro. You dropped that catch, bro. You fumbled in the third. I mean, it cost us a lot. Lamar had 2 turnovers as well, so just the way that the game had planned out, like, defense ain't caused no turnovers. The Bills had 3 turnovers. Our defense did a good job. We shut Josh Allen down. You see 127 passing yards. That's nasty work. That's crazy. I'm hurt.
How you feel, Swish? What's going on in your head about it?
There's a lot of things going on in my head about it. This is coming from a person that I go to games all year round. So different executions and things that happen at the beginning of the season. I'm not a coach, so I can't sit here and tell people how to coach their team or whatever the case may be. I feel like coaching aspect, it was a great coaching aspect because the narrative for the last couple of years has been John Harbaugh has been out-coached, he's been outplayed, and realistically, I feel like the losses that the Ravens record against the Ravens, we don't have a winning record against ourselves. And Lamar said something to Mark Andrews where as though, it's crazy to say because it's like, these are games where as though like we're literally beating ourselves. Like, uncertainty and everything that's been thrown his way. I don't understand why the world hates Lamar the way that he does. He's a phenomenal player.
That's crazy.
You can tell his growth over the last couple of years. You feel me? His progression, how he reads defenses out. He just plays with poise. He plays the game. Yeah, he threw a pick. He had a fumble. But the fact of the matter is he got us down the field in order for us to even try to tie the game up. I always tell people, like, I don't like Ravens fans, and I'm a Ravens fan, and it sounds funny saying that, but our fan base expects us to win games every week. Like, if it was up to Ravens fans, the Ravens would go 17-0 every week. I'm one of them fans where though it's a fan to see a 1-15 Dolphins team, you feel me, beat the Ravens, in which the only win that they got was against us. So, yeah, you feel me? So I feel though from an aspect of what happened Sunday. Sunday is in the past. I mean, yeah, it hurts because we right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't orchestrate better teams the way we done orchestrated our offense and defense over the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? They were saying that, you know, trying to give all the credit to Derrick Henry. We know what Derrick Henry is capable of. That's why they call him King Henry. I feel as though we kind of lost the aspect of, like, giving him the ball. You get what I'm saying? Like, the second half, you feel me, he got the ball. We know what Derrick Henry is capable of doing. But I just think from an aspect of it being cold outside, I always tell people, put yourself in that predicament. If you were Mark Andrews or you were Mark Andrews, yeah, in your mind, you're going to sit there like, I would have caught that. But it was cold outside.
Slippery. Ball
was slippery. You feel me? So whereas though, and even on Hard Knocks, Lamar suggested that they practice outside, even though, you know, it wasn't snowing. But that plays a part. I mean, me and Mac, we done played sports. We done played basketball, so we know how it is playing basketball in the gym. We know how it is playing outside. So it's like you gotta take into consideration those kind of conditions, but it does hurt being a fan seeing the last 2 years like our season just end because we beat ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm
Sports now.
saying? Yeah, you feel me? Like this man was hurt last year. You feel me? Came back off injury. They was writing him off at the beginning of the year. He made some of the toughest plays and some of the toughest catches this year. So we just ready to write him off because he dropped something. I'm not like that.
I ain't gonna like. Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say. Yeah, no, go ahead.
Slight pushback. I ain't gonna hold you. My slight pushback will be this. We do got some stats that show in the playoffs, bro. The past 8 playoff games that he been playing for us, he had 0 touchdowns. Basically just the way that he produced in the regular season is falling off in the playoffs. So I wouldn't necessarily say write him off, but it's a level of accountability that I feel like he got to deal with now, bro.
He should, but we should.
And I can even bring back like 2019. It was a pass that he dropped, like the beginning of the game against the Titans, and we was going against Derrick Henry and we lost. Starting that drive off, much like this game, we going down the field methodically. As we're getting closer to the red zone, Lamar makes a throw. Mark Andrews tips off his hand, interception. Mark Andrews, we love you, bro. You broke the Ravens all-time touchdown record.
You got a most touchdown in franchise history.
You goated with the Ravens, but I would be, bro. I ain't like what you did, dog. I ain't like what you did. We gotta hold you accountable for that, bro. But at the end of the day, it is a team sport. It's not all your fault. You made some key plays, but like I would say, like just tapping back into that and piggybacking off of that, those turnovers you can't have that in the playoffs, bro. And I'm saying on First Take, Shannon Sharp, when you have a turnover in the playoffs, you pay double time. So specifically, when you're a quarterback and the ball in your hand at all times, Lamar, he gonna get his fair brunt of whatever flack he get. But I say specifically for Mark Andrews, like, yeah, bro, it was disappointing. You know we mad at you, bro, but all jokes aside, the death threats, nah, that's not cool.
That shit weak. Yeah. Like, stats-wise, Josh Allen didn't do shit. The only thing that makes Josh Allen look good from Sunday is because he had 2 fucking rushing touchdowns.
Right,
that's the deciding factor. And whereas though, in my opinion, fuck an opinion, it's facts. That game didn't decide who's the MVP. Lamar is the MVP for the season.
If they snatch that away just because of who won this game, it's rigged, because that's crazy. Don't base it off of that last game.
Lamar's MVP. Lamar has proven himself, and it's like, I mean, we get it in sports. The biggest thing that you're going to be judged off of is championships. If you can't win a championship, they're going to be like, well, you couldn't get it done. They couldn't write you off, but Allen Iverson never won a championship. He's considered one of the top shooting guards ever of all time. Charles Barkley never won a championship. He's considered one of the best forwards to ever play the game of basketball. You know what I'm saying? You look at certain situations. When Lamar won MVP, he didn't have all the pieces that he had. He was throwing at people like a fucking Willie Snead. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood Brown that wasn't even healthy. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, these are people that now, where are they at? Hollywood is still playing.
Team hop.
Yeah, you feel me?
That's another conversation.
He barely played this year because he was so
He was
hurt, so you really went to the team for what? You only, if the Chiefs win, they only got a Super Bowl ring just because he switched teams. Like, you didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
he was out the whole time. You wasn't doing nothing.
Arizona, you feel me? That wasn't a good. I ain't gonna say it wasn't a good look for him, but it didn't work. You get what I'm saying? It didn't work. So I mean, let's say like whoever wins it, cool. I don't want the Chiefs to win it because I don't want them to get a 3-peat, but I really don't want the Bills to win it. JD5, go get one.
Oh, it's on Jay.
For real?
Yeah, go get one.
Yeah.
Go get one.
Oh man, my PG ops ain't gonna like this. I don't know, bro.
But the only thing is with that is like, okay, it's 2 sides to it. So say somebody, right? If somebody like
somebody from the East.
Josh Allen get a Super Bowl, then it's like, dang, now it's gonna be two people that they're gonna consider that's over Lamar. But if Mahomes get his, come on, then you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, it's just the same person.
So,
but if somebody else get it, then it's gonna be like, damn, there's gonna be two niggas that's above Lamar. It's like if Mahomes is above Lamar, then just let Mahomes keep picking them up, because to all these separate people that's gonna be getting these little Super Bowl rings, and Lamar still got one, they gonna say they above him, and it's like, goddamn, then there's gonna be 5 people that Lamar gotta compete with. Like,
These niggas,
Fuck no.
these niggas. Well, I'm sorry, because some of them not niggas because they got weight, but they are not remotely even. I'm not gonna say remotely close, but it's like the talent, what Lamar brings to the game is different. Because a play that doesn't look like a play that's gonna work, he makes it work. Like the shit that he do is like you playing Madden and you run back 30, you run it back 30 yards, and then all of a sudden you complete a pass. Like this shit is crazy. Like he's special. You know what I'm saying? I think we should embrace the fact that this is generational talent. The same way like Lamar is, he does all this in a regular season, but then when it comes to the postseason, he doesn't show up. But any player,
they try to put a James Harden tag on him.
Yeah, but any player that still gives you a chance to win a game, and I trust, if we have a minute left on the clock, I trust Lamar can get the ball down the field. If we at the 2-yard line, I think he can drive a 98-yard drive because he just did it.
Yeah.
Wide receiver number 1 probably was Tyler Wallace on that last.
Yeah, wide receiver number 1 was Tyler Wallace on that drive. So I look at it like, and Tyler Wallace has been a player that all year he's been, when he had that opportunity,
He took it.
And I like, you feel me? Like that's what it's all about. Like a lot of people gonna make up excuses about Zay didn't play, but it's always next man up mentality, and every player.
That's a part of our culture.
Yeah, every player on the Ravens has always been a next man up mentality. Middle for fucking 30 yards. He know he's capable of doing that, but he looks at it now. If I gotta use my legs, I'm gonna use my legs. If I don't gotta use my legs, then fuck it. I'm gonna just trust my teammates. And we Capricorn, so me and Lamar like the same sign. So I know it's like be humble with it, but fuck that. When you get your first one, pop your shit. Pop your shit. Because they are going to again next year. I'm also worried about the free agent that we can potentially lose.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Marlon was trying to, like, you seen his press conference.
But Marlon was telling the truth though. He said the same shit with last year. Like, look, some of us are gonna be here,
and some of
us ain't. So what are we? You feel me? Like, so it's like you gotta promise.
Lamar, you know what's coming.
Yeah, but as a fan, bro, I'm tired of us just settling for the most valuable player.
And I know he don't want that.
He don't give a fuck about. He don't care. Like honestly, I feel as though he don't really care. Like MVPs, he bro know he the shit. It's just he wanna prove it on the biggest stage.
And yo, to piggyback off what you was saying earlier, it's like, yo, you did change my perspective a little bit, because I was pissed at Mark Andrews, and it's like, even though Lamar had that fumble, he came back when he had that touchdown to Likely. So even though that was a key point in that fumble, but he came back and got that touchdown. It was up to Mark to just take us to OT, and it's like, even though he did drop, I know he was saying like, yo, it's the snow, it's the weather, niggas arms can be numb, all of that. And I do understand that, but it's like, yo, this is a key game to get y'all one step closer to Super Bowl. I don't care if you gotta hold that bitch with your underarm, your thigh, nigga, whatever. Catch that ball. Period. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it could be all this, you know what I'm saying? It's all this reason is why it couldn't have happened. But it's like, yo, you could have just caught that ball, bro. Like, or at the end of the day, they shouldn't even have threw it to him. Derrick Henry or Lamar should have ran that bitch up the middle. I don't understand if y'all know.
I think that's what they
like. Why did y'all do that?
I think the Bills was kind of like, you even looked at like how they defense was lined up. They were expecting that.
That's
you know what I'm saying? They
but
were
Lamar could
expecting
even went up the outside. It's like, yo, it's so many plays that y'all could have did, but that Mark Andrews was perfect. He just missed it, right?
I think it is a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda. We can always go through like with the game. We can nitpick a bunch of different plays. Like you had brought up the pass interference that could have got called back, the fumble by Lamar, the interception, miscommunication between him and Bateman.
Yeah.
But I feel like all in all, regardless of all of that, like we mentioned earlier, the Ravens did not lose to the Bills. The Ravens lost to the Ravens. And before the game started, that was a lot of conversation.
That was all over social media.
Yeah, they like, man, if the Ravens lose this game, they're going to lose because they lost the game. Just like when we lost to the Raiders in week 2.
Yeah.
Or when we lost to the Browns when Jameis Winston had a magic.
Oh, we won 5 games after Lamar mother got his ass, though. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we was doing so good. Like, we was doing so good, bro. And it's not like they was blowing us out. We really lost. Come on, 25 to 27. It's like the way the social media make it seem like, and how like
what happened to the Bills? What happened to the Bills in week 4? They made it seem like that's what happened to the Ravens on
But
Sunday.
come on,
That's not what
bro.
happened.
Like, come on, they didn't blow us out. They didn't. Yeah, we had some pickups, but they did not blow us out.
No matter whatever way, shape, or form, we lost. We took the L. But let's just look at it like we just gotta look at it like we didn't lose. The games we lost, we haven't lost to the opposing team.
Right.
The Baltimore Ravens have lost to the Baltimore Ravens.
Yep.
You feel me? So it's you feel me? Like Lamar said, we're a team, bro. I don't know offhand, but if I'm not mistaken, they said I think us as a franchise we got like the most wins, like total amount of wins over like the last probably like 6 years without the Super Bowl appearance. Without Super Bowl appearance, yeah, that's it. It's like 70, like probably like 78 wins, some shit like that.
Wow.
So
that's
it's like
a nasty stat.
That's a nasty stat. Yeah. And it's like even games this year, it's been games we've been down. Both games against the Bengals, we were down.
We came.
And ironically, I was at both of those games, home and away, and I seen like, all right, we were down, drove the ball down the field, did what we supposed to do. So I'm like bro, like we right there. I just feel though we would have won this game, we would have beat the Chiefs next week.
Yeah.
But I say like, bro, just to wrap this convo up, man. I say this: one thing I don't want the Ravens to do is waste Lamar's 20s. This man came, got drafted with us when he was 22. He won an MVP 23.
Always
youngest MVPs of all time, and he's 28 now. So going forward, like I would love to see the Ravens in the offseason. Like we got good requisite talent. I want us to bring guys back. Try to keep that same nucleus with the team because I do feel like we can run it back. It was little mistakes this playoff season, postseason, but I feel like in the offseason we can try to correct some things. And hopefully we don't lose no coaches. Todd Monken, you bet not leave, bro. And that's let me get a sandwich with a soda pop and some chips.
We ain't about to have Snoop come out the woodworks.
Yo, that would be hilarious, bro. I'm so mad that Nick right now gonna get them gangsters in his head.
Yeah.
Yo, she said you getting them gangsters in your head.
Yeah, but it was